Hey friends, here are 8 habits that are keeping you broke. And guess what? We're gonna fix it today. Hey y'all, it's Tanisha T here of Bossing Up with the Hays, where we teach you how to boss up as we boss up. Welcome back, welcome back. I'm so glad to be here with y'all one more time. Welcome back to my faithful subbies. How y'all doing? And hello to my new friends. As you can see, we are going to talk about 8 habits that are keeping you broke, and I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks on how to fix them for your new year, y'all. So if you're new here, I know you're gonna like it here, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because this channel focuses on entrepreneurship and all things abundance. And guess what? I know you're gonna like it here. I already know. Make sure you stay active in the comments below, right? Tell me which habit you're about to break this year. If you film this video, give me some fireballs in the comments, because you know where I'm coming with. Fire. That's it. That being said, let's get right into it, y'all. These are 8 habits that you may currently be doing that's keeping you from the abundant life you deserve, right? AKA broke. So let's figure out, y'all. We are on the trajectory to abundance and all things opulence, all things amazing, right? So we're on that journey. So I'm helping you while I help myself pinpoint things in my life that I need to change, so that we can be our best self, live the life we deserve while we're still on this earth. So this video is going to be helping you to pinpoint things that you may not be aware of, y'all, that are keeping you from living the life you deserve. Remember, where's your pen and paper, y'all? Because note takers are what? Money makers. Let's go. Number 1, we currently have the bad habit of paying ourselves last. We are going to break that habit, paying ourselves last. How many of y'all pay your light bill, your water bill, right? Your mortgage, your rent, your car note, your credit cards, your cell phone. Like, there's so many bills to pay, right? So we are being responsible adults according to society, right? And paying all the bills we have to pay. But I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying, y'all. Pay yourself first. Make an automatic deposit go into a savings account. Create a separate savings account and make it an automatic deposit from your actual paycheck. Make it anywhere from 10%. You could even do 15%. Fix it, it's around your budget. But the lowest number is 10% of your income needs to go into your savings account every pay period, right? That's how you pay yourself, right? So if you really think about it, what we currently do is we pay all our bills and then there's no money left to save, and you're like, okay, I'll save next time, or I'll save next time, right? Do we ever end up getting to save and save the amount we should save? No. So the way that we fix that, pay yourself first, and you'll see how many other things this door can open for you going down. We're going to talk a little bit more about that. The second bad habit we have is that we have a lot of bad debt, y'all. We have a lot of bad debt. How many of y'all have a credit card? And I'm raising my hand. Listen, this is we are in church, and we are all sinners here, right? How many of y'all have a credit card and you don't even know what's on it? Like, I didn't even know. How did it get to that balance? How did it get to this number? How many of y'all can realistically say that right now? That means we have bad debt. We have bad debt, okay? What we need to do is we need to keep in mind, and this is something I'm working on, right? If you do not have the cash, y'all, the liquid funds to purchase the item, you shouldn't buy it. So the second rule of thumb is, if the item is not going to be an asset, meaning bringing funds into your life or your household or your business, then you shouldn't buy it. You should not be using debt to buy a liability. You should not be using your credit card to purchase a pair of shoes or a bag, because at the end of the day, those things are not assets. They're not bringing money in. They're just going to sit there and not bring any money into your household. And guess what? That debt is still on the credit card. So I know it's hard. How about this? Leave the credit card at home. That's how you fix that. And I know y'all got Apple Pay and all that. Don't do it. Don't do it. The next thing, this is number 3. We do not have a buffer. We do not have a safety net in regards to saving. What is that, Tanisha? Well, what that is, friends, is that you have a savings of 3 to 6 months worth of your income. You're like, Tanisha, whoa, that's a lot of money. Your biggest expense is your living expense, right? Of course, the roof over your head. So you want to make sure that you are safe. The worst case scenario, right? You're out of work for 3 months, 4 months. You already have a safety net because you've been doing what? Taking out that 10% every paycheck, right? And it's accumulated. You don't touch it. And it grows over time, and then you will create a stockpile. That is how you do it. You have to start to have some self-control and have some kind of intention towards what you're doing. So you cannot go back into that savings account where the 10% is and take money from it, because it's depleting your stockpile, and then you'll never get to that desired amount that you'll feel safe. It needs to be separate from a savings account, right? So we know that that money is going to be left alone and it's not going to be touched. It's not an in and out door. It's only an indoor. Bad habit number 4. This is super duper, as I'm working on this currently too. We don't know our expenses versus our income. You have an idea of your paycheck, right? You know you get this certain amount of money every week or every 2 weeks or every month, but then you know you have expenses. I know I have to pay my mortgage. I have to pay my rent. I have to pay my car note. But then do you actually know the number of money, that's the amount that's coming out of your account every month, every week? If you do not, that is a bad habit and we need to break it. You need to have a date night with your budget. Get you a glass of wine, get you a budget tracker, get you all of your itemized expenses, get your total amount for the month, for the week. Break it down, break it down to the last dollar so that you know exactly where all of your money is going. You will be surprised to see how much money you have or how much money you do need. And then some things may come to your attention. Wow, I'm spending $150 on subscriptions every month. I need to lower this or find a one-stop shop for all of the things I watch, right? You can't keep hollering, I'm broke, and don't do nothing about it. There's nothing gonna help you. There's nothing that's gonna happen if you don't do something about it, right? Or you're gonna continue to be broke. And ain't nobody got time for that over here. We abundant. Ain't nobody got time to be saying we broke. And we don't talk like that over here. Thanks. Remember, you're premium, okay? Premium people don't talk like that about themselves. Habit number 5 is that we have expensive hobbies. Not like bowling or something like that, y'all. No, I'm talking about you have hobbies that you like to do that is expensive. For example, I love Amazon. I'm not gonna lie, the convenience is ridiculous, and it literally, whatever comes to my mind, I can search it, find it, and it could be at my house within hours, right? So it's a problem. It's a problem. I have the app, I have the phone, I have everything. If you know you have an expensive habit, you have to try to hone that in. Give yourself a budget. I would give myself an Amazon budget of $50, right? For the month. I have to stay within that budget, right? Because you remember I had a budget meeting, right? Knowing my expenses and knowing that that's the only thing that that's the amount I can get. Okay, maybe you don't use your $50 that month. Then you can roll it over, or you can put it towards your savings account, or you can put it towards your eating out account, or you can put it towards your self-care account, right? So you can play with it. It can be a really good game for you to see, where your money's going. And you will feel so empowered, y'all. And you will feel so responsible when you know where your money's going. You don't have any idea how awesome you're gonna feel, okay? 2 more, guys. Make sure you stay tuned for the last 2. So the next thing I want to talk about is taxes. Oh my gosh, we have a bad habit of not knowing about taxes. When tax time comes, I just want to know what my return total is, y'all. That's all I want to know. I don't care nothing about that. I don't understand deductible, what is it? Expenses over income, and the W-2s and the 99s and the 1040 forms, right? It's all a lot of stuff. But millionaires, the 1%ers, they know tax laws. I always use this man as my example, but he the GOAT when it comes to just doing it right in regards to, being wealthy. Donald Trump, he hires people to help him avoid paying taxes. Not like some of our folks that just be like, I am not paying it. No, you have to legally pay taxes, right? But there are ways around it. There's professionals that knows the laws of the country, the laws of the land when it comes to taxes, and you have access to that, but you have to be aware of it, right? If you don't know, how are you gonna do it? That being said, be aware of your taxes. If you have a business, there's so many deductions that you have access to because you're a business owner. And if you're unaware, hire someone, right? That's the best thing to do. Hire a professional that knows it, and they'll be able to help you. The next thing I want to talk about is your savings. Having a savings account. We do not currently have a savings account. I'm talking about 2 now. We talked about the stockpile, yes? That is for our safety net, 3 to 6 months of our income. But I'm talking about a separate savings account. Once the stockpile has gotten to 3 to 6 months, whatever is left over, the excess, now that goes into the savings account. Or if you don't use something in your like Amazon fund, you could put it into your savings account. What are you gonna do with the savings account, Tanisha? This is where we can try to acquire more assets, things that's gonna bring money into our household, things that are gonna make us acquire more income. So for example, if you learn a skill, if you learn a new skill and people can hire you, they'll pay you, that's an income, right? Or you hire a coach, right? Or a mentor, and they teach you a skill or they teach you knowledge. That is what you do with your savings. You don't just go buy those shoes that you've been wanting for a month, right? You are trying to find ways to continue to bring in money. The best combination of a portfolio, y'all, is a portfolio that has a savings and also multiple streams of income. So you have to have a combination of both. You cannot just be an ultimate saver. You will never save to wealth. There's always going to be a cap to how much you can save to, but there's no cap to how much money you can make as having a job or having an income. There's an infinite amount of money you can make running your own business. There's a cap of how much you can save because your income is only a certain amount of money and there's only a certain amount of money you can save. You're not saving your whole check. Do you get what I'm saying? So you're never going to save yourself to wealth. You can make yourself wealthy. Last but not least, my favorite one. We wait too long to invest. How many of you heard the people say, "Oh, I'm gonna wait. It's not the right time right now. Oh, you know what? I have the baby thing coming up next month," or "It's not my time. My check ain't come through yet." But listen, the longer you wait to start investing in yourself is the longer you're putting yourself off of living the life you want to live. How long are you going to wait to live the life you deserve? That is what I just want to make you understand that the longer you wait to pay that coach or join that program, the longer you wait, that's the longer you're not living the life you're supposed to live. So that is all I want to say in regards to that. The time is now. That's a really bad habit we need to break, that we wait for the right time. There's literally no book that says right time. I don't know who made that up, but there's no right time for anything. All right, so that being said, if you have a skill, you have a brick and mortar business, or you have a desire, or you have something inside of you that you want to share with someone, I have a program that I'll be rolling out very soon that will help you turn that into an actual business, y'all. So that being said, text high ticket to this number so you can be added to that wait list. And then we will make sure you are informed and you will be the first in line for this awesome new program that I have. I'm so excited to roll it out with y'all. You know y'all my people, so y'all get first access, y'all get first dibs, because what are we? Premium! So that being said, y'all, thank you so much again for staying. Y'all mean the world to me. I thank you so much. And I want you to have a blessed day, a blessed week, a blessed month, and a blessed year. My name is Tanisha T, and I'll see you next time.